It appears that President Trump has already signed the Insurrection Act, and that may mean that the country is already under military control. There are plenty of conspiracy theories floating around, but I'm going to report on only what has actually happened, not about the ifs and maybes. I'm going to report what has happened in chronological order in the last few days. No conjecture, only straight facts. On January 10th, the Vatican experienced a blackout, and some conspiracy theorists are saying that the Pope was arrested. However, the Pope was seen in public and he was delivering his Sunday Mass. So it appears that he has not been arrested. However, the fact of the matter is there was a blackout in the Vatican. Shortly after, Islamabad, Pakistan also experienced a blackout, and until today, it has still been, quote, unexplained. On January 12th, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo gave a convincing argument and laid out legal cause for why action should be taken in Iran. Shortly after that, he accused them of harboring al-Qaeda as well as interfering in the 2020 presidential election. Not long after those remarks, the country of Iran experienced unprecedented blackouts, with most of their country, major cities, under blackout. Still, to this day, right now, they are experiencing major blackout. What do these three stories have in common? Well, according to a recent statement from General Flynn and other sources, it appears that there was election interference by many different countries, including Italy, Germany, Spain, Iran, China, and others. If this is true, the 2018 executive order that Trump signed into law regarding the foreign interference of our election has already been triggered, as well as the Insurrection Act. Once the Insurrection Act has been signed by the president, that means that the country is theoretically under the control of the military. This would explain the deployment of troops in the capital, which from what I'm hearing is way more than what the media is reporting of about 15,000. I'm hearing it's more of around 40,000 troops. Once the Insurrection Act has been signed, all National Guard, which usually report to the governors of each state, now report directly to the President of the United States and the U.S. military. On January 13th, Israeli Defense Forces, in conjunction with the U.S. Intel, launched extensive airstrikes in Syria, targeting Iran arms depots that is said to have a lot of stockpile of weapons that they do not want them to have. They are also saying that the death toll is up to 70 Iranian soldiers, possibly more. On January 14th, Israel sent out a video on one of their government websites telling their citizens to make sure that they have batteries and a radio in their bunker and to prepare for mass blackouts. On January 15th, President Trump officially moved Israel into the U.S. Central Command so that there could be a more streamlined approach to operation and efficiency in operational tactics. In Italy on January 14th, 2 ministers have resigned just days after breaking news of Italian meddling in the U.S. election. Now, many fact checkers are saying that this evidence is false. However, I find it hard to believe, as well as many other reputable sources, that it is indeed false, because there has been an arrest in Italy already made. Not only that, but there is an affidavit as well as a videotaped, let's say, interview of the counsel of the Supreme Court of Italy, who says that his client is the person that actually switched the votes from Trump to Biden. He also stated that his client is ready to confess everything as long as his family and friends are kept safe. By the way, you can go to www.realtalknewstv.com to see a backup story of anything that I've reported here today, as well as possible evidence on election fraud that you can see for yourself. On Friday the 15th, there were several reports of an earthquake-like event that happened in South Florida, where people felt rattling and shaking from the South Florida Keys area all the way up to Palm Beach. I do have a personal friend that reached out to me to tell me that he also heard rattling with his sliding glass doors. He's located in Broward County, Florida. The local police departments have also had a surge in phone calls to 911 explaining that they felt some shaking and they're not sure exactly what's going on. To this point, when I have recorded this video, they have yet to identify the cause of the explosion, with some saying that it could be a sonic boom. However, this is yet to be confirmed. However, it has been confirmed that it was not an earthquake. If there was interference in the election, that would mean that Trump's 2018 executive order on foreign interference in the election has already been triggered, as well as the Insurrection Act. What I can say is this: I do have sources that have told me that a covert operation has been underway since January 7th, and as the days progress, it is going to become more and more overt. If you see boots on the ground, remember, it's the good guys. They are protecting the United States of America. If you are to experience any blackouts, Keep calm. It means the military is doing a good job and they are protecting the U.S. I have also been told that there's a high probability that President Trump will announce a message through the emergency broadcast system anytime between now and the next 48 hours. If this happens, please pay close attention to everything that is said in the emergency broadcast. I will keep reporting developments as I receive them. If you want confirmation or verification on anything that I said in this video, make sure you go to www.realtalknewstv.com.